Well, only about a quarter of the American people think that President Obama deserves the Nobel Peace Prize that he is about to accept. According to polls, the president will acknowledge that skepticism today as he accepts this prize, as well as the apparent disconnect in the fact that he just escalated the war in Afghanistan and yet is about to accept a prize for peace. In Oslo, Norway, at a joint appearance with Norwegian Prime Minister Stoltenberg, President Obama was asked about criticism that his Nobel Peace Prize is premature.
Upon receiving the news of the prize, it was a great surprise to me. I have no doubt that there are others who may be more deserving.
The president said he is pursuing policy goals regardless of whether or not they will garner him an award. Nuclear non-proliferation, climate change, stabilizing Afghanistan, and mobilizing an international effort to combat terrorism consistent with our values and ideals.
If I'm successful in those tasks, then hopefully some of the criticism will subside, but that's not really my concern. And if I'm not successful, then all the praise and the awards in the world won't disguise that fact.
How much the president deserves this award is an open question, according to U.S. polls and the Norwegians we spoke to.
I think he may show later that he will deserve it, but not the present. So he hasn't shown enough to deserve it.
One reason for some doubt here in Europe, the 30,000 new U.S. troops the president just ordered be deployed to Afghanistan. As the cover of this Norwegian tabloid asks, war or peace, President?
Sending new troops to Afghanistan, I don't think it deserves it yet.
The White House says the president will address this issue in his speech, that necessary wars, such as that in Afghanistan, make it all the more necessary to embrace opportunities for peace. Earlier at the Nobel Institute, the president signed a book that has the signatures of previous Peace Prize winners, names like Mandela and Mother Teresa, Martin Luther King and Desmond Tutu. And President Obama, in accepting the award, will talk about the wars that the U.S. is facing, saying that the nonviolence preached by men like King and Gandhi cannot always be possible, but it must be the North Star that guides us. Diane?
Well, Jake, one quick question. There's also a monetary prize that goes along with the actual medal itself, about $1.5 million. Do we know where it'll be donated?
Well, President Obama says that he will give the money to charity, but so far, no word yet on what lucky charity that will be. There was some talk maybe of something going to microfinancing, which was an issue that his mother worked on, helping individuals at the grassroots level in countries that are suffering and developing.
Yes, she wrote a number of papers on that when she was getting her PhD. Okay, thank you, Jake.